welcome to Face Your Music. I'm your host, Deborah Lawson. Today's guests are Automanual. So guys, where are you from?
We're all from Boston, Mass.
Yeah, we've all
That's
come
good.
from like different other regional acts, so it's kind of like a second nature thing for us.
What are some of your influences?
The Foo Fighters, I like a lot.
Yeah,
Seems to be a common.
yeah,
Yeah.
If you had to
pretty common ground for all of us.
give us one influence that we all shared, it's
Yeah.
probably
It's probably
that
that
whole
one.
scene.
Can you talk about maybe some of the more local people that you play with or that are influences, I guess?
Well, Dave's older brother is in a band called Say When. And
They do our theme song.
Yeah, they rock. We're good friends with those guys. And then a lot of the bands that we play with, we knew before we were in this band.
Yeah,
we were
all
playing
kind of know
together.
the
So,
same people.
like bands like Lucy Grace, Medicated
Fall.
Kisses, Land and
Fall.
Oh,
Fall.
Medicated Kisses.
Yeah.
they're
Yeah.
great.
And then even Throw, God rest
Well,
their
yeah,
some
some
of the
Throw.
older guys from
Yeah,
the scene.
throwbacks, but yeah,
Yeah.
if you will.
If you will. No pun intended.
Yeah.
But yeah, a little bit of everything, I guess. It's like an interesting time because so many bands in the scene right now have broken up and off to new things.
Mhm.
And so it's kind of like a new thing going on.
It's really
It's nice.
incestual. It's kind of
Yeah.
weird.
Good word. For it.
And where do you guys play?
As far as like venues for shows?
Yeah, like local places.
Yeah, well, in the Boston area, we'll do like Middle East Upstairs, Bill's Bar, Harper's Ferry. Other than that, we've been doing a lot of colleges, and then as many all-age shows, kind of in the region that we can. You know, we're trying to really do the all-age thing more and more. You know,
Some of the clubs you mentioned, I know they're usually 18 plus. How do the all ages shows compare?
you definitely get. I wouldn't say like better fans, but you get more energy from the all-age crowd for sure.
Yeah.
They're a little bit more fun to talk to because they're like more into the music. Sometimes with all-age shows, you do the trade-off where the venue isn't as good, like you don't get the good sound, but you get
Yeah.
a better crowd. You know, so we're trying to make it happen and mix it all
Mix
up.
both of them.
Can we talk about maybe some touring experience with past projects?
Yeah, when I was in the Drive, we did a whole U.S. tour, which was a blast.
All the way up to California?
Yeah, we went up and across and down, and like through Texas, Louisiana, went down to Florida, and then just drove back up the East Coast, which was a long time. But we made the mistake of doing it right in the middle of the summer, and in Nebraska, at like the first week of August, it is blazing hot,
Not cold.
miserable.
It's not freezing.
Yeah, it was so hot, we couldn't turn the air conditioner on because the van would overheat.
Oh.
So it was just hot, like 110-degree air circulating around all the time. It was brutal. But it was a blast.
How did the shows compare, like in different parts of the country?
I was surprised when we went on the Drive tour a couple years ago. The West Coast did pretty well, and then the East Coast seemed to be lacking actually when we came home. There were a lot of good shows near like Chicago and places.
Chicago's
where,
big from Fall Out Boy.
yeah. All those
Oh.
places had really good shows, really good venues, lots of people.
The bands that I've talked to thus far have said like Florida and Georgia is like
I
where
was
it's at.
just gonna
Yeah.
say that. When I toured with Enway, mostly East Coast, but Florida just blew all the other shows away. So I mean, I don't know if it was luck.
Were those all ages shows or?
One of them was, but that wasn't the one. We actually played at a college where it wasn't just for the college kids though. It was
Yeah.
like just happened to be, maybe that's why, and it was just huge. But there was an all ages show that was better to anything here.
So how can people get in contact with you guys?
You can go on the MySpace. We have our AIM names up on there, and you can send us emails.
And the MySpace is?
MySpace.com/Automanual.
All right, we'll be right back after a short break with performances from Automanual.
Woo.
This song's called Elevator. We're Automanual. You take my words, I time slide into your dress. Leave me with words that spark This song's called I Can't Explain.